Do you explain this video on our screen right now of the president laughing at the idea that Rush Limbaugh was the 20th hijacker? I'm thinking about this. Rush saying he wants socialism to fail. The press, and she got it wrong. He wanted socialism to fail. He's very, very specific about that. You know, what's worse than that, or the president of the United States laughing at a joke, hoping he dies?
Yeah, I mean, that was a new low, particularly for somebody who was elected, saying he wanted to lower the partisan dialogue. Let's get it straight. Rush Limbaugh is one of the truly creative forces in American politics. He's a patriot. He's a genuine American. Sometimes I don't agree with him. Sometimes I do agree with him. But to besmirch his motivation, to call him a hijacker, to wish him dead, that is not only ridiculous, it's just so wrong in this political environment.
Calling him a terrorist, comparing him to bin Laden, et cetera, and then wishing kidney failure. Now, yeah. for all the moral indignation and outrage over waterboarding, what would be worse? Wishing an American citizen who has a different point of view that his kidneys fail, or to waterboard a terrorist to get information?
Yeah. Well, it was just awful. But, you know, unlike Wanda, Rush has to do it unscripted. Unlike Wanda, he doesn't write it out in advance. He gets on for 3 hours every day, says what he thinks, makes his points, does not descend to that kind of gutter level.
And as you study more and more of this Acorn stuff, you find that it has been part of an entire movement that has been going on for 2, maybe 3 decades right under our noses. We thought that it was just liberal welfare policies and all that that kept blacks from progressing while other minorities grew and prospered, but no. It is these wackos, from Bill Ayers to Jeremiah Wright to other anti-American, Afrocentric black liberation theologists, working with Acorn, and Barack Obama is smack dab in the middle of it. They have been training young black kids to hate this country. And they trained their parents before that to hate this country. It was a movement. It was a Bill Ayers anti-capitalist, anti-American educational movement. Acorn is how it was implemented, right under our noses. They're doing far more, folks, than just cheating when it comes to elections and registration. They are in deep in this mortgage crisis. Acorn and Obama and Barney Frank and Chris Dodd, the Democrat Party, have their fingerprints all over the subprime mortgage crisis. The whole concept of affordable housing was people who can't afford a mortgage are going to get one because America is unfair. It has been a movement. It has been a religion. And Obama and Jeremiah Wright and William Ayers were all up to their big ears in it.
He gets on for 3 hours every day, says what he thinks, makes his points, does not descend to that kind of gutter level, What do you expect he'd tell? Knock-knock jokes?
Yeah, that's a good point. But there is a double standard. Now, can you imagine if we go through this list here of what if somebody called Barack Obama, compared him to a terrorist? What if somebody wished him ill, that he wouldn't do well?
I don't want this to work. I hope he fails. Everybody thinks it's outrageous to say. I mean, look at even my staff. Oh, you can't do that. Why not? Why is it any different? What's new? What is unfair about my saying I hope liberalism fails? Liberalism is our problem. Liberalism is what's gotten us dangerously close to the precipice here. Why do I want more of it? I would be honored if the drive-by media headlined me all day long, Limbaugh : I hope Obama fails. Somebody's got to say it.
And you need to let Obama do what he's going to do. And I believe that since Obama's wrong and you and I are right, it's going to fail. And the country will see that it's going to fail, and they'll turn on him in 2010.
What if somebody wished him ill, that he wouldn't do well? What if somebody, saying that, he wants somebody to die and laugh?
That would be an arrestable offense. He's president.
Because he's president of the United States.
You can't say that.
But if somebody did, it would be considered over the line. If a talk show host said it, we'd probably be talking about their firing today.
Not just their firing, their arrest.
They'd
be carted off in handcuffs, and they should be. No one should make a joke about the president dying, and frankly, no one should make a joke about someone in political life like that dying.
Where are the Bill Ayers jokes? Where's the Bernadine joke? Where's the Reverend Wright jokes? Maybe I'm thinking there's a lot of material left on the table. A comedian's afraid to go after him.
We're living it.
Oh, all right, good point. All right, there it is. We got it from Dick.
What do you expect he'd tell? Knock-knock jokes?
Rush Limbaugh, one of your big critics, Rush Limbaugh said he hopes this administration fails. So you said, I hope America fails. He was like, I don't care about people losing their homes or jobs or our soldiers in Iraq. He just wants the country to fail. To me, that's treason. He's not saying anything differently than what Osama bin Laden is saying. You might want to look into this, sir, because I think maybe Rush Limbaugh was the 20th hijacker, but he was just so strung out on Oxycontin he missed his flight. Come on. Too much? Okay. But you're laughing inside. I know you're laughing. Rush Limbaugh, I hope the country fails. I hope his kidneys fail. How about that? He needs a good waterboarding. That's what he needs. Sean Hannity said he was going to get waterboarded for charity for armed forces. He hasn't done it yet. I see. Talking about he can take a waterboard. Please. You might want to get waterboarded by someone you know or trust, but, let somebody from Pakistan waterboard. Keith Olbermann. Let Keith Olbermann waterboard him. He can't take a waterboarding. I can break Sean Hannity just by giving him a middle seat in coach.
Starts right now. So the president thinks that joking about Rush Limbaugh's death is funny, and all of you Beltway snobs who were at that dinner and laughed, you are no better. And that is our headline this Monday night, Bad Taste. Now, that's the only way to describe comedian Wanda Sykes and her shameless display Saturday night at the Correspondents' Dinner. Now, she told not one, but two jokes making fun of Rush.
You might want to look into this, sir, because I think maybe Rush Limbaugh was the 20th hijacker, but he was just so strung out on Oxycontin he missed his flight. Come on. Too much? Okay. But you're laughing inside. I know you're laughing. Rush Limbaugh, I hope the country fails. I hope his kidneys fail. How about that?
Now, just a few seats away. So what did the anointed one, the chosen one, do? Well, he laughed.
I think maybe Rush Limbaugh was the 20th hijacker, but he was just so strung out on Oxycontin he missed his flight. Too much? Okay. Rush Limbaugh, I hope the country fails. I hope his kidneys fail. How about that?